in just a moment. And the sun's been shining and we're getting our summer clothes out of the wardrobe. Some of them fit, some of them don't. And if they don't, maybe you're thinking about selling them.
Yeah, perhaps. Increasingly, people are selling their old clothes online to make a little bit of cash. But what effect is that having on charity shops? Ben has been having an investigate for us. Morning, Ben.
Yeah, morning. It's really interesting, this, because more of us following this trend of selling stuff online, and it is having a knock-on effect on what charities get of our stuff that we don't want anymore. Let me explain. Good morning to you. When it comes to clearing out our wardrobes, more and more of us are choosing to make a little bit of money by selling our old items. The last few years has seen a huge rise in the second-hand clothes market on sites like Vinted and Depop, as well as the online giants Amazon and eBay. In fact, Vinted describes itself as a platform for people selling their pre-loved clothes online and made a profit for the first time last year, making just over £15 million. Second-hand clothes sales are booming, partly because of the cost of living crisis, and also people are trying to shop a little more sustainably. Back in 2021, second-hand clothes sales in the UK were worth around £3.9 billion. Already a big amount, but that figure increased even more to £5.8 billion last year, a 69% increase. Now, that includes charity shops, which did pretty well too, generating a profit of £387 million for UK organisations last year. However, some charities like Mind and Marie Curie say they're seeing a drop in the quality of clothes that are being donated, and that could be down to more people selling their clothes online. Have a look. Lisa, Jenny and Deborah have been friends since they were 17. Now retired, they volunteer for the charity Mind at this warehouse in Blaby in Leicestershire.
Can we salvage that? It's quite dirty. Can we just wipe them up a bit?
Sorting almost 150 bags every day, Lisa says the quality of the donations they receive is getting worse.
They ought to always consider as well the quality of the item that they're donating to us. To send us an inferior item, and I don't mean that to be disrespectful, because everything is worth something to us, but the quality items we can actually sell, get money for the charity.
So it's quality over quantity they need. But why aren't charities getting the best of our unwanted clothes?
People are selling more, you know, within your own teams. People are selling more online, especially to Vinted. And since they've done the advertising, you know, people have noticed it a lot more. So definitely that's having an impact. We still sell less quality. Obviously, we can't command the higher prices, but there is still a market there for less quality stock.
But for some charities, donations of clothes and other items are actually costing them money. Hospice and charity Dove House in East Yorkshire spends around £45,000 a year getting rid of everything it can't sell or recycle because it has to go as commercial waste.
It does cost us a lot of money to get rid of items that we cannot sell. That's sort of mainly broken items. That money is money that wouldn't be able to go towards caring for patients.
So what do you do with clothes that are unwearable, perhaps damaged or too worn out to be resold? There aren't many options for recycling them, but Oxfam and M&S are running a postal trial, which they think could be a solution.
The unwearable clothes that we can't find a second life for will be sent for recycling to be used as mattress filler or upholstery or even as wipers for industry.
Whether it's sites like Vinted, the rise of fast fashion or the cost of living crisis, what we donate and how is clearly changing. It's worth saying some charities are actually embracing the rise of online selling. Many, including the Red Cross and Cancer Research, sell their stock on those sites. Vinted told us that one of its features allows sellers to donate profits to charity and that it's actually talking to several charities about helping them to raise more money. And I think the thing is, Sally and John, with this, some people actually still like that joy of rummaging through a charity shop, going through the rails, picking out something they may not have searched out online and ending up with something that they actually rather quite like.
And it's always better to see something in the flesh, isn't it?
It is. Try it on, all of that. I mean, clearly the thing for this season is purple tie, John, isn't it? Sally,
But ties, I mean, ties are a good point because you used to be able to get loads of ties in the shops. You can't get ties really in department stores anymore. So charity shops are brilliant.
Is that true?
Well, you can get ties, but they're not a massive selection. Charity shops are brilliant for ties.
yeah, I think, and also, I suppose, people's changing habits. If people aren't going into the office as much, maybe working from home, got a load of ties, perhaps they think, oh, do you know what? I could sell those online and make a little bit of cash on the side.
What colour are we going to wear tomorrow, then?
Let's leave it to happenstance.
Yeah.
Chance.
Love it. Thank you, Ben. See
There
you
is some
later.
kind of tie telepathy going on today on
Even
the programme.
Henry's got a purple tie.
Yes, all the boys are wearing purple ties.
Carol's taken her coat off.
Yeah, that means it's going to be a gorgeous day at the Chelsea Flower Show. Morning, Carol.